Hello everyone, and welcome to my garage. This is where we're going to be doing this project, and today we're going to be building a microphone. It's a project I've done with my high school students before, and I think it's really fun, and I don't think you should be as afraid of it as you think. If you need an affordable microphone, I think it's a really good way to build yourself an affordable microphone that could cost thousands of dollars if you bought it in the store. So I want to show you a few things that you would need first. We've built a lot of different products in our class before, from guitars to guitar amplifiers. The microphone build by far requires the cheapest set of tools. So let me discuss a little bit what we have here. We have a soldering iron, and if you've never seen a soldering iron before, it looks kind of like this on the tip. This is what's going to do all the melting of the metal, and in its base right here, it's got this one is like a really nice one, so it costs like 60 bucks, which most of them you can get on Amazon for about 20 bucks, and everything is just in the handle. You plug the handle into the wall and it starts heating up. So this is kind of a nice one because it's got a base and it's sturdy, and when I'm working on my workbench, I don't want it to fall off, so I suggest springing for the nice one, but you don't have to. You can get a kit on Amazon for 25 bucks, and that kit will include a lot of what else is on the tool bench here. One thing you might need, I call this a solder sucker, as it's called in many different places. I'll hold it up over here too. This thing, you pull down the little thumb grip right here, and it locks in place. And then when you have hot solder, you can get this tip right down next to it, and then boop, it pulls the solder up. I bet somewhere in this video you're going to see me use this device. Wire strippers, if you've never used a set of wire strippers before, they're wire cutters and strippers. They've got little holes down through here that you can align the gauge of the wire you want. You clip full strength and pull, and you can get rid of any insulation on wires that will come up at a later point in time in this project. These are some side clippers. I'll show you up here too. So if you need to snip the ends of solder joints or whatever, you can use the wire snippers. These are a set of duck bill pliers. I know it's really hard to tell, but they are not grooved on the inside. So since they're not grooved on the inside, you can grip things without damaging them a little better. Good for bending wires and the such. Two different types of tweezers here. Some of them are flat build and wide, and then some of them are really tiny needle sharp things. I would recommend a set of both. This kit, I think, on Amazon cost like $7 and came with two other types, a curved set and just different things that you might need. This build will definitely call for a screwdriver, as we have right here. It's a nice precision screwdriver. I always need a set of precision screwdrivers. These tools are optional. This is desoldering wick. If you have extra solder somewhere and you need to get it off, you can heat it up, dab this on it, and it'll suck it right up. These are like dentistry tools, it looks like. They've got different ends on each side. If you get a little solder somewhere that you don't want it, you heat it up, kind of move it out of the way with those. We might need those. And these are round pliers, so the tips of them are actually round. It's really good for bending and making curves in the leads to elements that you're going to need. So I think that pretty much covers the tools that we've got. We've got one other one to show you. Kind of got it set out. This is going to be our PCB holder. And this little device is not expensive, but if you're doing this by yourself, or you don't want to risk your fingers in the way of a student with a soldering iron in it, this is a good way to hold your PCB boards. You can adjust the size of it to fit lock it in. You got a spring-loaded side over here, so it'll hold it nice and tight. You can rotate it to whatever angle you want. Certainly makes it a lot easier for holding the board while you do the solder work. So I hope all of that makes sense. That's the tools that we're going to need. The next thing I want to show you is the kit that we're actually going to use.